Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about risk evaluation. Okay. So evaluating risk in this step will be verify the different requirements of the environment risk assessment. So what is the application for which this assessment is being undertaken? Okay. Assessment, environment risk assessment can be undertaken for a different variety of processes. So what is the purpose for which the assessment is being undertaken? Whether the assessment is done for a planning or decision-making process, then for available inventory data, for the resources and methodology selected. What is the purpose or what is the application for which the assessment is being undertaken? Now, there are different alternative development options. We'll be following one particular development option, but in addition to that, there are different alternative development options. So the alternative development options, like one is proposed for land use planning. These alternative options should be reviewed. How the reviewing should be done? These should be reviewed by compiling the components of each option. We have a variety of alternative options, and each component of different options will be reviewed. Okay, and after reviewing, the difference between the different available options can be identified, and you can have a comparison. You can have a comparison between the differences. So what is the environmental value under assessment? With respect to the environmental value under assessment, for each alternative development options, you have to identify certain things. For each alternative development options, you have to identify certain things. This identification is done by comparing. What you are comparing? You are comparing the differences between the components of different alternative options. Okay. Now, what is the predicted interactions? What is the type, intensity, duration, and geographic extent of proposed habitat alteration? Then, what is the changes in the habitat attributes? What is the predicted changes? What are the changes predicted or expected in the habitat attributes or indicators which are specifically linked to the values of resources being assessed? Then, what is the type, effectiveness, degree of specificity? Type, effectiveness, degree of specificity of proposed environmental protection measures. Then what is the potential for feedback or adaptive management? These are some of the factors. These are some of the factors which need to be evaluated for each alternative development option. If you have n number of alternative development options, all the attributes coming under each option need to be evaluated separately. This is how the evaluation will be carried out. Okay. Now, in each of the alternative, we have seen that comparison of each alternative is done. Now, what we have to do is, what is the degree of risk involved with each alternative? How much is the degree of risk involved in each of the alternative that need to be identified? So, degree of risk at various time need to be indicated. So, for assessing the risk, there are different methods. One common method of assessing risk being simple rating system. Simple rating system means either based on professional judgment or a complex computer model. Using any of these models, a simple assessment can be carried out. What we have to do is assessing the degree of risk at various times. There is a different set of alternative development options available. These alternative development options are available based on the projected changes in the environmental condition. What are the projected changes in the environmental condition? Projected changes in habitat attributes or indicators. Based on these, there are a different range of alternative development options available. So what is the degree of risk in the each development option? This need to be assessed. Now, for assessing the risk, there are different methods. Like a simple rating system is one method available. Then individual professional judgment, and there are numerous computer models also which can analyze or which can process a vast quantity of data. So these are different methods available for assessing the risk. So the methodologies for assessing risk in the step of risk evaluation can be categorized into 4 different groups. First one is professional judgment. The individual, one particular individual will be classifying the risk, and it will be based on the review of available information. Whatever is the information available, on reviewing that information, a particular person will be assessing, a person will be classing the risk. In this method, basic statistics will be used. Then indicator or data will be summarized to provide the background for the assessment. So that's about the professional judgment. Next one is expert panels. There will be a group of panels, group of experts. These experts will be individually assessing the risk or various aspects. These experts will be individually assessing the risk or the various aspects that is contributing to the overall risk. Next one is, so first one is professional judgment by experts. Second one is expert panels. Third one is spatial analysis. In relation to the specific area under consideration, okay, a GIS processing. A GIS means a geographic information system. A geographic information system which is compared with the compatibility metrics. This will be carried out for a spatial analysis. Next one is computer models. I told that risk assessment or risk evaluation can be carried out by simply by persons and as well as by using complex computer programs. So the analysis of predicted future conditions that is generated by computer models. These things will also be used in the assessment of risk at each stage of the assessment. So that is about the evaluation of risk.